Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, we're checking out Sandhy Sondoro for the first time, and I love first times. This is in the same concert
So Toulouse, right?
that we watched Toulouse for the first time. And yeah, and we're about to see him. Let's check it out.
So it is a tribute.
Yeah, through to three female songwriters.
Because he sang Perahu Kertas.
And Erin Gutawa is the director of this whole tribute. He's also the director of the conductor of the orchestra that we're
Let's
seeing.
give it a watch. Don't know what to expect. It's the first time, right?
That's right. That's right.
Cinta Di
Ujung Jalan. Ujung Jalan. Coolness. He has sunglasses.
So many musicians.
What a swagger.
You know,
Right, so these voices are super popular in Indonesia.
it seems,
It seems to be a common denominator.
at least in this setting, right? The more we're sort of discovering, the more it seems to be the case, yeah, especially masculine male voices.
Yeah, they're very raspy. His vocals are very raspy. They're also very grounded. They feel kind of like you have to exert a lot of effort to get somewhere, which gives such a like passionate performance. You know, like because you have to like give yourself into it, right? But I love that super diphonic edge to it. The breathiness is so prominent. I would love to know the longevity of his career, because with this, I don't think he's a new singer whatsoever. This is a really well aged singer that you're hearing here. But yeah, this type of techniques are usually very detrimental for singers. They provide so much friction in the inner usage of your larynx. You know, your vocal folds are so tiny. They burn basically against each other. It's a yeah. I'm really intrigued to hear more of his music, given that this environment is so difficult to master, and he's doing such a brilliant job at creating the most fantastic atmosphere. Not only because the rhythmicality of the song is so swingy, so jazz like.
Very jazzy, yeah.
Yeah, you have this perfect atmosphere. It feels conditioned for this environment, right? But to deliver such vocal raspiness in this environment, it takes a professional. It takes somebody who has been singing under this technique for literally a lifetime. I'm really intrigued.
It seems
This
to be
is
have-
wonderful, though.
To have done this, for quite a while, and also to be able to even get to stages of that magnitude, it's you're gonna have to, yeah, I guess, it's in a certain extent prove your worth, or in terms of longevity, because these types of stages are usually given to people who have been in the industry for quite a bit,
Basically, especially when they're tribute stages like the ones we're seeing here. By the way, also something is worth highlighting about this concert, this tribute concert, is the fact that the singers that they decided to collaborate with for the female composer songwriters were all men.
But I think that's the whole point of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is particularly difficult though, because like I said in the previous video with Toulouse, you have female composers write for female singers, or usually that's the
Sorry, just-
case.
Courts there.
Ah, okay. Wow, ninja movement. So usually that's the case. Female songwriters usually compose for themselves or for other female singers. So having already that whole idea of vocalists and keys that are for female vocalists, and have different voices that provide different textures in the male vocals. It's actually really interesting to see those arrangements. It's like a brand new perspective on the songs, and I find it that is so refreshing. Now I it also sparks my curiosity to hear the originals, as I have never been exposed to them before.
Yeah, let us know if that's actually that would be a really good thing to discover, right? Because this sort of songwriters and singers, well, I don't know if they're singers, they're songwriters.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're not.
Maybe they're not, but usually they compose.
Yeah.
Usually compositions, they're more female vocally inclined, I suppose.
Yeah, but let us know more about that. That's an interesting
Mm-hmm.
sort of path to go in.
Mm.
Aku sangat mengenalmu. Dulu kau tak begitu.
That is so cool. Oh, I love it. Ooh, space.
Ku mengerti kau apa adanya. Oh, still maintaining the same.
Oh, the string section is so beautiful. Yes. Oh my God.
Oh, he's amazing, dude.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's a really hard arrangement too. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh my God, obsessed. That's so great.
That's brilliant.
That is wonderful. How amazing is that?
Oh, what a brilliant performance.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
Oh my
That's
God, that
insane,
was
dude.
wonderful. That is absolutely stunning. The arrangement, the breaks and stops, the space they've created, the stillness they were able to maintain.
They're spacey.
Ah.
It has a lot of depth, that song, and also it's very cool that there is so much you get so much flair from him, and it's not this is the type, it's a good example of like there are different types, different manners and ways of creating flair and giving things. It's not just riffs and runs and belts. There's so many, it's a plethora of things that you could do.
Well, I felt like I was already watching a performance from the moment he was standing out there, right? Even before he even made a sound. Obviously, the video starts with him singing straight away, no cues, no nothing. But that whole environment, he was so at home, so at ease. So you're basically watching, like you say, like a shark swim. Is one of those environments where you are in their realm of existence.
I think,
and that's amazing.
I think also as well, something that happens is, in environments like those, something that may happen is you actually may get those type of musicians and singers who don't usually sort of get nervous or are a bit insecure about things. That might be the moment where you sort of
see them vulnerable,
get a bit tighter,
yeah.
because you are singing music for musicians and writers and people who are significant others, or perceived as significant others in the industry, right? Yeah. So those are some of the most difficult environments, because there is judgment in that crowd,
and there's expectations that you have been chosen for significant reasons. So those are the moments where tributes and concerts like those are so very difficult to get right, but that's how you do them. And there is so much responsibility from the
Yeah.
performance aspect of it. You know, that it makes, when things go right, it makes those performances way more enjoyable because you understand the demand from the performance itself. I
Completely
mean,
agree.
it's wonderful environment, and I would love to see more of this concert. I would love to see more of these incredible voices that we're being exposed to for the first time ever.
I'm intrigued.
Um,
I'm intrigued to know more about him, and also, sometimes I like to ask if any of you were actually there,
mm,
and what that experience was like, because sometimes we get people watching from all over the world, and maybe it's possible that one of you was even involved in that performance. So let us know if that's the case, and then maybe what else we should check out next.
that was wonderful.